Yo, what's going on, everybody, man? It's your boy Marcus Elbow. Welcome back to Elbow Media Studios iOS music app Spotlight. Okay, that was kind of corny. Anyway, what's going on, everybody? Today I got another app that we're going to spotlight today, and it's from my cool guys over at Elliott Garage. You know these guys. They make EG Posts right here, which is a very cool drum simulator type app. It is very dope. I've talked about it before, but today we're going to take a look at their brand new sampler app called sEGments right here. And this app is pretty cool, man. I mean, I've been waiting for something like this. I'm gonna be honest with you. There are a few other apps out there. We all know that BeatMaker has one of the best sampling things on the planet. I guess sampling applications or whatever you want to call it. BeatMaker is superior when it comes to sampling, but I think that this application is going to try to give BeatMaker a run for its money because it can be used as a AUV3 in multiple apps. So let's go ahead and get familiar with this application real quick. Okay, so as soon as you start out, it gives you the ability to record. You can also hit this button right here in the middle, which is your folder button. You can go in and grab you a sample and bring it in. But let's just get a sample in first, and then we'll kind of go over some of those things. So we're going to go ahead and hit this button here, and then I already got a sample loaded up and ready to go. All right, cool. Here's our sample. Okay, so now we can, these are the pads here, so we could just go ahead on and hit that, and we can hear our sample real quick. And that is awesome. And we can also start looking at ways that we can manipulate the sample and chop the sample up. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what's really cool right off the top. I use the MPC Live, and I love to manually chop my samples as I go. I didn't even think about it. I just did it, and this application did exactly what I thought it would do. Here we go. All right. This is exactly what I wanted to happen. When I first booted this application up, I was able to go through and just manually do some real quick chops. So like I always do, and then we'll start playing around. Let's go through the UI. All right, here, at the top here, you have some different options here. You can go to mono, you can go to poly. You have where you can go through one shots, gates, links, through, loop, and pong. And those are some of the things that we'll look at as far as individual samples right here. You can change your tempo here, which is cool, and it also has a warp function, which is time stretch, which is going to be dope. I want to see how that works for sure. Okay, and then if you move over here to your top right, you have some options here. You can go into the setting, you can look at the user manual, you can also check out some tutorials, you can download the sound pack, you can also reload your last preset. So whenever you have it boot up, do you want it to load up everything that was already set before, which would be cool. You got some soft clipping, velocity pad adjustments, background audio, avoid device going to sleep, blase, some of those normal things. You also have some MIDI here, so that's pretty cool. Over here you have your folder as well, so this is where you can also go, so you can load in a sample. So you can, when it first boot up, you can either hit that circle and load it up, or you can go here and load it up. Okay, then right here you have like a piano function, so you can play like some notes if you want to do it that way instead of pitching your sample up and down, which is pretty cool. And then you also have some effects, so that is pretty cool as well. You got some reverb, delay, crush, and filter. This bottom deal here is how you bring in the mix. Okay, and man, we haven't even this is crazy because you also have more controls right here. Let's focus on the first segment. No pun intended. First segment here. Okay, and now I can go through and I can hit on my pitch, or let's just go all the way over. I can reverse that sample, right? I can change how I want it to trigger. Now I have to hold it down instead of a one shot. If I hit link, it'll just link with the next one over. I want through, it's going to play through it, right? And then if I want to go to loop, of course it's going to loop. You have pong back and forth, which is pretty dope. Then you have back to one shot. Okay, and here's my pitch here. So if I want to change my pitch real quick, all I have to do is hit this little slider here. Now what's really crazy is you can do that for each individual segment, or you can hit all here and it'll do it for all of your segments, which is probably the way I would normally do that. But if you want to reset that, all you have to do is just double tap and you're back to the way the sample sounded originally. Okay, let's just move on. You also have volume here, which is self-explanatory. You also have pan, which is pretty cool. You know, if you want to pan that, remember double tap to get it to go back to normal. And then you have gain, where you could raise it up. You also have choke, and if you're not familiar with choke is kind of like if you want a sample to play, but then you want another sample to stop that sample from playing. It's like a choke. It cuts it off. So that's pretty dope right there. Let's see what else we have. We also have where we can actually, let me go through that. We can actually figure out where we want the sample to start. As you can see right here, I am actually changing the way that I want that to react. Okay. We also have length. Okay. And this would be easier if I was to just go ahead and clear this. This way I could show you a little bit better how this works. So you can actually change the length right here by just grabbing that and changing if you want to take some of the back end off of that. Then you also have this kind of fade in, fade out function here. It's called ATT. I don't know what that acronym stands for, but we're not going to worry about it. You can actually fade it in, which is also pretty dope as well. Right? And then you have the fade out, which is pretty cool as well. Pretty dope, right? All right, cool. All right, now what's really also pretty cool is each segment can be adjusted to your liking. So let's just say I don't think that's starting where I want it to start. I can actually go in here and manually see. As you can see right here, this is not exactly right on that hit on that wave. Now it is, and I can go through here and manually go through and adjust each segment. This is too cool, man. This is, I'm telling you, this is making a heck of an effort to becoming one of my favorites. I mean, I'm telling you right now, it almost feels like it's going to be my favorite right off the top. All right, awesome. So now let's see if we can use this inside. I don't want this tutorial to be too long, but I just want to bring it inside of a DAW real quick. And I think I'm going to possibly use BeatMaker. Hopefully BeatMaker doesn't give me too many problems today. Okay, and I am going to go into plugins and I am going to look for this bad boy, and there it is right there. All right, cool. Now it's not going to have anything in it, so we're going to bring it up, and of course we're going to go through and we're going to drop our sample in there. Cool. All right, and we're going to go ahead and make our chops real quick. Man, I'm telling you right now, this I'm already loving this. I know you guys are loving this. You know what I mean? So let's back out and see if we can trigger here. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Let me see if I can do something with this. I'm just going to probably sequence it real quick. Let's make sure we're on 4 bars. I like it. All right, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead on and end this. As you can see, man, I mean, this application is pretty dope. Go pick this up. I'm telling you right now. I haven't really had a lot of time to really truly break it all the way down, but I can tell you right now, just from the little time that I've had with it, I already love it. I already love it. I'm gonna use this in Nano Studio, Cubases. I'm gonna use this a lot. This is gonna be my go-to app. That's all I can say. So, hey, once again, man, thank you guys for coming by the channel and checking out this video. I really do appreciate it. I hope you like these new, this new iOS music app spotlight series that I want to start. Kind of get straight to the point, talk about an application, and then get up out of here. Okay? All right, man. Listen. Once again, my name is Marcus Elbow. This has been Elbow Media Studios. Don't forget to hit that sub button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so when videos like this come out, you will be notified and you will be the first to comment and to check this out and to let me know how you feel about the app. Don't forget, we stream every Friday at 6 p.m. Central Time. Please come and join us. Please come chop it up. The whole reason for that stream is so that we can get to know each other and we can talk about this iOS music production revolution. All right? All right, man. I'll see y'all in the next video. All right? All right, one. Peace.